My name is Mohammed Ibn Malaysia. Number is DPI2B127. So our main issue today is Petaling Street legal immigration. So in January 2025, there's operation of authority street in Petaling Street, net 24 undocumented migrants. So in Kuala Lumpur, Petaling Street, the KL Transport Street on Petaling Street on Friday evening, saw 24 undocumented migrants detained various immigration authorities. City Immigration Department Director Wan Muhammad Sauti, Wan Yusof, saying that checked the documents of 77 migrants and found that 34 lacked valid immigration passes, and the other 43 has the valid passes to work in Petaling Street. So, deputy foreman arrested, aged between 32 and 55, comprised 36 from Bangladesh, 4 from Myanmar, 2 from Pakistan, and 1 each from Nepal and Mauritius. The detainees were brought to the Jalan Buka Immigration Office for further investigation, said Wan Muhammad Sauti. He said most of those detained had abused their passes as they were working in the sectors they were not authorized to. Some had passes to work in the construction and cleaning sectors. He also checked the premises that employ the foreign workers. 4 local premises owners were issued a summons. Wan Muhammad Sauti again said the 4 locals were also summoned to the KL Immigration Department office for further investigations. He added that the operation was carried out following public complaints about foreigners dominating the country.
Thank you, Alif. So my name is Alif Zakwan bin Mat Khairi. My matrix number is 08 DPI 24 F1153. So I'm going to explain to you about the macroeconomic problems about Petaling Street illegal immigration. So the first one is unemployment. So some might argue that undocumented worker in Petaling Street could be taking jobs that would otherwise be filled by legal residents, potentially contributing to local unemployment. So for the next one is wage depression. So the percent of a large pool of undocumented worker willing to work for lower wage could potentially depress wage for lower skill job in the Petaling Street area and potentially broader sector. And the last one is informal economy and tax revenue. Economic activity involving undocumented worker and potentially unregistered business in Petaling Street might operate largely within the informal economy, leading to lower tax revenue for the government. This can strain public finance and limit the government's ability to fund social programs and address other macroeconomic issues.
Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nufail Lakil Safri bin Azlan. My mission number is 08 DPI 24 F1143. So I'm going to talk about the solution for macroeconomic problem for unemployment. Okay, there's 4 points that I want to talk about. Okay, so the first one is stimulate aggregate demand. Okay, for this one, stimulate aggregate demand, it will happen during the economic downturns when demand is low, and then it also have expansionary fiscal policy so that it will increase the government spending on infrastructure, public service, and many more. So other than that, it also cut taxes so the household and business will have more money to spend and invest. For this one is they also can boost the demand to encourage the firm to hire more workers. Alright, so for the second point is invest in education and training. Alright, this one the structural unemployment will arise when the worker skill don't match the job requirement. Alright, so for the solution is the government fund training program to reskill their worker, and then other than that, it will incentivize industry to provide apprenticeships and on the job training. So it will focus on the future proof skill, tech, green energy, and healthcare. Alright, so for the third point is it will encourage labor market flexibility. So it will reduce the barrier to hiring and mobility in the workspace. Right. These are for the solution is it will simplify hiring and firing, regulations to encourage businesses to take on staff, and it will support labor mobility and will relocate existing housing affordability. So the last one is to promote entrepreneurship and small business growth, which is will support self-employment and small and medium enterprise, which are major job creator. So this section they will offer tax incentive, will grant an easier to access to credit, and it will simplify business registration and reduce red tape and support innovation hub and incubators. Alright, so for the next solution, solution for macroeconomic problem is wage depression. Alright, there are also 4 points in here. The first one is boost aggregate demand. Okay, this one, which is stronger demand leads to increased business revenue, which can support higher wage. So their expansionary fiscal policy is such as infrastructure investment and social spending. So they can direct stimulus payment or tax credit to lower and middle income households who are more likely to spend. So why is it helping? Because more demand equals to more business growth, and having more labor demand rise and output the pressure wage. So for the second one is he will strengthen labor market institution. Okay, this one it will support the trade union and give collective bargains rights. So why is it help? So it will grow stronger bargain power, higher wages, especially for low and middle income worker. Alright, so for the third solution for macroeconomic problem is informal economy and tax revenue. Okay, this one I have 2 points. Alright, so the first one is tax system reform. Simplify, broaden, and incentivize. Alright, this one it will create clearer and presumptive tax system for micro and small enterprise. So why is it help? It will complex and costly tax system discourage compliance, simpler, fairer system, reduce barrier to entry into the formal sector. And the second one is promote digital payment and e-governments. For this one, it will create e-invoicing and online tax filing platform, and it will provide digital ID system and link them with a tax record. So why is it help? The digital system make informal activity more traceable and reduce opportunity for tax evasion. Alright, that's all from me. Thank you.
So while macroeconomic condition and policy can indirectly influence migration pattern and the dynamic of labor market, including the potential for undocumented work, the issue of illegal immigration in Petaling Street is a multifaceted problem with its own specific drivers and require target solution that go beyond broad macroeconomic adjustment. So this solution would likely involve immigration enforcement, labor regulation, social integration policy, and addressing the root cause of immigration. So that's all from us. Thank you very much for watching.